Hey, it's Aaron, and today we'll be going through the solution for Visayas. This puzzle is a level 7 on the Puzzle Master difficulty scale. This puzzle and many others are available at puzzlemaster.ca. So, this is Visayas. We have, the whole goal of this puzzle is to show the star. There's a star hidden in here, and our whole goal is to find it. So, we got a whole bunch of grooves and pieces. And what we're ultimately trying to do is slide this black piece out. Now to do so, we need to complete a puzzle down here. I've made a very terrible sketch to kind of show you what's going on. So more or less we have this little pin that keeps dropping back and forth. And it's just a little chunk of acrylic. And we're trying to press this piece into it to have enough leverage to push this out. And this has a magnet holding it in place, and actually a pretty strong one. This is a very fiddly mechanism, and it's quite difficult to do. But we have one small advantage. They've put washers to space this up a little bit, and we can actually see into there to try to find where this little black piece of acrylic is moving back and forth. And from there we can press it into here. Because as on the drawing, we have two spaces where this fully drops down and we can't hit it with our little hammer. So I will just do that. Regrettably, the camera can't really see it, but you'll be just kind of tapping and moving it into position with the hammer. And hopefully you'll be able to see what that, and then you just kind of push it, and this will pop out, hopefully. It is very touchy. I find it's easier to have the piece all the way in. Oh, it's difficult. Oh, it's difficult. Okay, come on. Sometimes you can get it to actually like really nicely pop out, and sometimes it just barely pops out, and it's a whole thing. So I'm just leveraging on this and trying to leverage it forward. And you can see it kind of comes out. Okay, I got it. And we can see our little piece of black acrylic kind of floating back and forth, sorta. Anyway, it's doing stuff. So from here, we have this piece, and we can now kind of sneak it into these slots here and just kind of leverage it out. This is held in by a magnet as well. So we have to kind of finagle it out with like the corners of this piece. What keeps doing that? I think Windows is updating. Anyway. And then there's this piece, and you can see the magnet there. So this is one of the pins holding this in, and you needed to get this piece first. And then there's now a grav pin keeping this from sliding out. So we just have to put it to the side, and it should give it a couple taps, and that should drop out. And we can see this was like that. And there's a grab pin right there, and this is the pin we just removed. Okay, now that that's finished, where's our star? Well, one moment. I will just get the light on my phone going. That's bright. But let's see, can I line that up? Can you even see that? Yeah, I can see it in person, but I don't. So there's just like a piece of acrylic behind there that has a cutout, so you can see a star. I don't know if this is going to show up in the capture or not, but in person you should be able to hold it up to a light and see the star. Anyway, so to reset it, it's pretty easy. You slide this back in, you hold it to the side so that grab pin's off the way. You slide this in magnet first. If it doesn't snap back into place, you can kind of finagle it in, and it should be all the way in so you only see one dot and then the edge of it. And then this piece, we want to make sure that that little square piece is like flat in there. It's not like sticking up sideways. And then we'll just put this piece in. And if it wants to bounce out, you have the magnets upside down. There we go. And it snaps back into place and we're reset. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, we have plenty more like it on our YouTube channel. Haven't had enough? Join the community on Facebook or Instagram. Want more puzzles? We have a massive catalog of puzzles at puzzlemaster.ca.